offensively and defensively.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Baker, he's in at point guard. Sanders out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Aflalo in at the two-guard spot. And so here is Dallas. Nowitzki kicks to Matthews. Spates sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Shot off the screen, and he gets it to go.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's deflected. Nowitzki with the steal. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Baker. And here's Matthews from the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Free throw, good. Matthews. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's prime time. He's guarded by Williams. Baker passes to Porzingis. Here's prime time. Screened by Sanders. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 4. Here's Baker. Bangs home the trifecta.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Parsons. He had a 15-point out. And so here is Dallas. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Baker in at point guard. Smith is out there with Sanders. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Here is Matthews after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Matthews with it. 17 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
And so here is New York after Wesley Matthews' score. Screen by Smith. Baker passes to Sanders. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Anthony.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Barea. The kick out to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. New York with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Smith with a screen on Matthews. Pass to Smith. Shoots from the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Barea dishes to Hill. Passes it to Matthews. Pick up by Hill. Matthews against Stevenson. And the rejection by Sanders. He lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Here's Barea after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And he gets the bucket. Barea's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Baker. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pick up by Hill. Now the dish to Nowitzki. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. That puts them in the lead. 11 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Barea.
Let's check out some stats for Stevenson. How he performed last season. Averaged about 6 points a game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Spates checked in for Nowitzki. Parsons comes in for Anderson, and it's Williams in for Matthews. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He ended with 10 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by New York. Hill kicks to Parsons. Pick up by Hill. Just 5 on the clock. That is good.
Chandler Parsons.
And it's 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's primetime, guarded by Barea. Baker passes to Anthony. New York moving it around. White block shot, and another. Once again, shot good from Baker. Primetime's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Barea. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Kicks it to Parsons. A 3-ball. That is good. Parsons got 9.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Baker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for prime time. He has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm, his outside stroke. Has produced today.
That's good for